Hey, how you doing, YouTube? It's Joel, and I wanted to bring another video today, and I wanted to speak about the first-round pick the Eagles acquired from the Minnesota Vikings. I've heard a lot of people talking about how this should be a late pick because the Vikings are legitimate contenders in the NFC. But I'm not so sure. Not because they can't win or they're not good or they don't have talent. They do. But I know that when you add a quarterback or you add players from other teams, sometimes things take a while. So I expect the Vikings to play good later on in the year. But I think early it is quite possible that they can bury themselves quick enough in order for things to benefit us, and hopefully we can get up. At least I'd like to get a top 15 pick. Now, a lot of times we see the talented teams that have bad years, really bad years, they fall behind early. They start 1-4, 2-6, and they can never really recover. And they always usually play better in the middle or towards the end, unless there's injuries involved. But I just want to concentrate on the first three games of the Vikings season. They play at Tennessee, which Sean Hill is probably going to be the starter because Bradford's not ready. So if Tennessee can upset them at home, and I don't know how good Tennessee is, but you would think that Minnesota would be the favorite. But if Tennessee can beat them with Sean Hill, they would be, 0-1. The following week would be a Sunday night game, I believe, against Green Bay at home. Now, they're at home and they have Adrian Peterson. And anytime you have Adrian Peterson, you're going to be in the game. It's just the way it seems to work. People know he's getting the ball and they still can't stop him. The guy's amazing. Anyways, if Green Bay, is it hard to imagine that Green Bay could go and beat Minnesota on Sunday Night Football with Aaron Rodgers? No, they can do it. So let's say Tennessee can win that first game. And let's say Bradford starts against Minnesota. Well, if Bradford starts against Minnesota, I know Bradford's going to be the same throughout the whole game, whether it's 0-0 or it's 30-0. He's not going to win you a game. He's not going to maybe lose you a game, but he's not going to win you a game. So then they got Green Bay. So let's say they can lose to Tennessee. We know they have a chance to lose to Green Bay. Let's say they can lose to Green Bay too. The next week, they're at Carolina. At Carolina. Now, we'd have to assume that Minnesota's going to lose this game, right? I just want to concentrate on those three games. I think it's possible that Minnesota could start 0-3. Okay? I know people probably say, no way, are you crazy? Maybe they go 1-2. Maybe that sounds decent. Maybe they beat Tennessee. Maybe. Well, if they go 1-2, we're in the running for a top 15 pick. But if they go 0-3, you never know how a team reacts. You never know what a team will do, and it's quite possible that this pick could become a bigger pick than we imagine. So I just want to talk a little bit about that today because I think it's something that's very interesting and to watch out for. And I'm going to enjoy rooting against Minnesota this year. So I say get 0-3 and then we'll talk about their schedule from there. Alright, YouTube, I'll see you later.